What is up, fight fans? Waylon Thacker coming at you again. I'm sorry that I haven't made a video in 2 months. I've been extremely busy, and you guys know that since you're subscribed to me. Anyway, enough of that bullshit. What I want to be talking about now is what happened in UFC 196 between Conor McGregor and Nate Diaz. Now, as soon as this fight was announced, I immediately picked Nate Diaz to win this fight. And if you don't fucking believe me, you can go to MMA Digest. It's an awesome MMA channel, especially if you want to keep on current MMA news. I suggest any MMA fan check out MMA Digest. Okay, well, as soon as they announced that fight, I think it was like 3 weeks ago, I immediately commented on there and I said, it was scary what I said. It was almost like I had a fucking crystal ball. I said, Nate Diaz is going to win this fight. He is going to counter-strike Conor McGregor throughout the whole fight, end up rocking him, and the fight's going to be taken down to the ground with Nate Diaz sinking in a choke, because 65% of his wins are by submission. And he's a badass boxer. Plus, he has height, reach, didn't have to cut no weight. It was on 12 days' notice, so Conor McGregor had no chance of getting inside Nate Diaz's head. And Nate Diaz's coach said, all this trash talking that Conor's doing is just motivating Nate Diaz. And I think you saw that in the fight. Plus, Nate Diaz kept on saying to Conor, fuck you, motherfucker, fuck you and your belt. You know what I mean? So, and that was pissing Conor off. You know, you were seeing Conor McGregor get mad. The first time you ever saw him get mad in his UFC career. Usually he's like, you know, I called him the Donald Trump of mixed martial arts because he was all about money and he fucking talked big. You know what I'm saying? Well, it didn't help him out in this fight at all. Nate Diaz destroyed him. You know what I mean? The first round, yeah, Conor McGregor was peppering him and busting him open. But the second round, things totally changed. You started seeing Nate Diaz open up more, start taunting him, slapping the shit out of him. You know what I mean? Nobody does that to Conor except Nate Diaz. And this is what's pissing me off about this whole thing. Thank God the Conor McGregor trolls deleted their fucking YouTube accounts because, in my opinion, they were cancer upon the MMA world, okay? If you said anything bad about Conor McGregor, they would go on your page, dislike all of your shit, comment that you need to kill yourself. So, I mean, I'm glad that Conor lost because these motherfuckers are not on YouTube anymore. So, that's awesome. And second of all, now there's some people are saying that Nate Diaz is so much heavier than Conor. No, he's not. We're not talking about Nick Diaz. We're talking about Nate Diaz, who is a 155er. Not Nick, who fought at 185 and 170. Yes, Nate Diaz has fought at 170 before. It was 4 times. He was 2-2 before he fought Conor at welterweight. He fought Roy Markham, Roy McDonald, Marcus Davis, and the Stun Gun, Dong Young Kim. He lost 2 of those, won 2 of those. So he really didn't fight at welterweight all that much. He just accepts fights because he's a bad fucking dude. You know what I'm saying? So people saying that Nate Diaz is so much heavier and so much bigger than Conor, it's like, no, he's not. He's in the 155-pound weight class. You know what I'm saying? So Conor McGregor was even talking about how much bigger he was than all the lightweights. He was like, I weigh 170 and all this. I'm going to destroy everybody. I'll even go up to heavyweight and fuck up the heavyweights. So why are you guys talking about that Nate Diaz is so much bigger than fucking, you know, Conor McGregor? It's not like he's Arnold Schwarzenegger jacked up on fucking roids and like 6'4". You know what I'm saying? Like he's just a lanky 155 pounder. And also Conor McGregor has been the champion at 155 in other organizations, of course, but he's used to that kind of weight. It's not like it was a big motherfucker. That's what I'm trying to say. So give Nate props. Stop trying to discredit him by saying, well, he's bigger, that's why he won, and all this other stuff. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? Conor even said himself, 155 is stuck in the mud, and I just don't see anything from him. Well, he fought one of the dudes that's pretty much one-dimensional. Well, two-dimensional. He has boxing and jiu-jitsu. So I think Conor ate his words right there. You know what I'm saying? It's not like he fought some kind of Anthony Pettis who runs up and jumps off the cage. He fought somebody just literally does this the entire fight and blasts you and talks shit. You know what I'm saying? What I'm trying to say right now is Nate Diaz deserved this. He deserved the win. I'm glad that he won. He deserves all the recognition he's getting right now. He's very popular. He needs it. He's a bad dude. He's fought I don't know how many motherfucking bad dudes. Never got the recognition. Now he has. Dana White wants to give him Robbie Lawler. What do y'all think? I think that he should take it. His brother already knocked him out and they got similar styles. You can make the case that Nate Diaz can knock out Robbie Lawler. Just saying. I'm not saying that I'm picking Nate Diaz to win this fight. I'm saying that you can make that case. Going with Conor McGregor, I think that he should go down to 145 and defend his fucking belt finally. I mean, as soon as he won, he was like, I'm leaving this division. Why? You haven't even defended it yet. You need to give motherfuckers in that weight class their right to shine too. Frankie Yeager, for instance. I mean, he's beaten Uriah Faber, knocked out Chad Mendez, destroyed Cub Swanson, and beat BJ Penn 3 fucking times. Give him a title shot. That's who I want to see next. Conor McGregor versus Frankie Yeager for the 145-pound belt. Tell me what you all think about Conor losing, and do you think that he'll be back stronger? In my opinion, he's a great champion, great striker. I think that he can come back stronger than ever.